Welcome to Wyke Regis TV film review and preview. I'm Andrew Wright. In the past week, Minions: The Rise of Gru has been released in cinemas. This film releases 7 years after the previous Minions movie and features Steve Carell returning to his role of Gru after the third Despicable Me movie released 5 years ago. Minions: The Rise of Gru focuses on a young Gru trying to join a supervillain group who are his idols, only to become their target and enemy. The Rise of Gru has so far had the biggest independent box office since 2011 and has been the subject of controversy due to a TikTok trend, which has resulted in cinema bans for groups of young people wearing suits. Now, I went to go check out this movie and I found it to be a little confused as it spends a portion of the film trying to be a goofy kung fu movie, and the film is in general a goofy kids movie, but I did enjoy the fact that the movie stayed true to who the character of Gru will become through the three Despicable Me movies, but the titular Minions were absolutely the heart of the movie. I give this film 3 out of 5 stars. The trailer for the sequel movie Clerks 3 was released this week. This film is the second sequel to the 1994 cult film Clerks and is once again written and directed by pop culture cult director Kevin Smith. For those unfamiliar, the Clerks films are buddy comedy films that focus on the lives of the workers of a convenience store called the Quick Stop, located in New Jersey. The film features a pop culture cast including Rosario Dawson, as well as Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith reprising their roles as the somewhat iconic duo of Jay and Silent Bob, setting this film in a shared universe featuring these characters. The film also features cameos from Ben Affleck and Sarah Michelle Gellar. Clerks 3's UK release date is unknown at this time, but it will be coming to US cinemas this September. This weekend, Thor: Love and Thunder releases in cinema. As Thor: Love and Thunder is the 4th film in the Thor series, the first Marvel character to receive 4 solo films, and it is the 29th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe overall. This new film sees Thor teaming up with Valkyrie, Jane Foster and Korg to stop Gore the God Butcher from eliminating all gods. Love and Thunder features the return of Thor Ragnarok's director Taika Waititi, also famous for the Oscar-winning film Jojo Rabbit, as well as an all-star cast that includes returnees Chris Hemsworth, Tessa Thompson, Jamie Alexander, Taika Waititi and Natalie Portman, and introduces Oscar winners Christian Bale and Russell Crowe into the MCU, and features cameos from the MCU superhero team Guardians of the Galaxy, with the actors from those films returning for this film. Thor: Love and Thunder currently sits as having mostly positive reviews from critics, and I expect long-time Marvel fans are going to enjoy this film, especially fans who are familiar with the comic book run that this film drew inspiration from. My weekend movie pick this week is Marvel Studios' ShangChi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. ShangChi is the first new main character introduced in the MCU's Phase 4 and the 25th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. ShangChi revolves around a skilled martial artist who is forced to confront his past when his immortal terrorist father draws his family into the search for a mythical village. I highly recommend it if you are a fan of emotional action movies, because as a Marvel fan, when I first saw it in cinemas, I was absolutely blown away. That's all I have for this week, but be sure to check back next week where I will talk about Netflix's new mega blockbuster, The Grey Man. Now back to Gary in the studio.